One of the things that immediately I noticed upon arriving on the campus of Boston College, and I remember prior to the gambling scandal just was dominating the headlines. Mm-hmm. And, I remember riding the bike with the Red Cross. The change of culture that it's kind of reminiscent. It sounds like with your background from being a militant. What was going through your mind, or what did you prioritize as far as what would be most important to change the culture? I know back during the huddles, we always talked about how important it was to win at home. Be physical, be so physical that the team that loses to you, they also loses their next game just as a collateral damage because of the battle that we engage in. Can you talk a little bit about the mindset that you approach to change the culture at BC? Because you certainly did that with going to 10 consecutive bowl games and having a remarkable record of 82.
Yeah, well, the first thing that I did is first you have to get the lay of the land. And to go back to why Boston College, I had the opportunity to go to other Division I schools and a lot of 1AA schools that I interviewed with. But when I was at Virginia, we played Boston College, and I can't even remember what it was called, but because those names change all the time, it was a Fort Lauderdale Bowl. And got to meet Father Monin and got to be around Boston. This is when Tom Coughlin was the head coach. And got to be around Boston College. And as I was talking to those other places, I said to Jenny, I said, Boston College would be a good fit for me, being a Jesuit guy, coming from the Jesuit high school. It just one of those things that I thought it'll never happen, but that would be, something I'd like to do. Then when the opportunity came up, certainly there were some issues there. The first thing I think we had to do was to change the mindset of the football team. And, I don't think you were on campus then, I know you weren't, but there was a guy named Robert Watt, who was a clinical psychologist, basically, who was a Boston College graduate, who was, I think, an All-American football player at BC, played some in the NFL. And he came in and had some sessions with the football team. And, one of the things that as my conversation with him, as I interviewed players as we started out, everybody was going to do, we were going to do this, we were going to do that, we were going to do this. And we came up with the Livet statement, don't talk about it, be about it. So that was the foundation for the team. The second thing I had to do was put together a football staff and find the guys that were going to not only coach these guys, but be leaders. And I think those were the two most important things I had to do upon getting to Boston College was to change the mindset of the football team and, take responsibility for their actions. It's not somebody else's fault all the time. You got to look at yourself in the mirror and are you doing what you're supposed to be doing for this football program? So don't talk about it, be about what we want to do and what we want to get done. And then, put together a football staff.